How have you settled in then over the course of the past couple of weeks? What have been your first impressions?
It's been very positive here so far. Firstly, the players have been really welcoming. They've taken on a couple of new ideas that we want to sort of progress with this for the rest of the season. But more importantly, the wider club have been fantastic, from all the staff within the stadium to all the staff here at the training ground. Everyone's been really supportive, really welcoming, and I couldn't have asked for a better welcome, if I'm honest.
The team come into the fixture this weekend on the back of a victory over Charlton, but obviously they've struggled for wins this year. What changes are you looking to make then?
Yeah, I mean, like I said to the girls, like they're good footballers. They've played some really good football over the course of this season under the previous regime, and I think that for me it's just first building confidence for them. And the last game where they beat Charlton 1-0 will give them that. And I think the second thing for us is just to sort of assess the fitness levels, and I think if we can close that fitness gap, we'll become very competitive very quickly. And
has that been a key thing that you've sought to address then in training the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, definitely. So I've sat down with the staff. I've looked at what they were doing before, how much they were running, and like how long the sessions were, all those little bits and bobs, and it was clear that we needed to sort of step it up again. We've assessed the situation. We've changed the programme that the girls are following ever so slightly. Their loading's obviously increased, and hopefully, like I say, you won't see like instant change with the fitness in 1 week, but over the next 4 weeks we're expecting to see that step up significantly.
And what are the kind of short-term targets then for you?
Pick up points, simple as that. Like I said, I was very clear to the girls that everything is an obstacle, not an excuse. So that doesn't mean that we don't put our heart in, don't put our effort in, and first and foremost we have to pick up points to keep climbing up the table. I think that we want to win games like everybody else, and if we don't go with that mindset, you're not going to win because you're already half defeated before the game started. Yeah. And I think that's the biggest sort of message I've given to the girls so far.
Right, and do you find that their mindset right now is maybe brittle then? Because look, even over recent weeks they've had some hide-ins, haven't they? So have you found that? What have you found the mindset like?
To be honest, really good. You never know what you're going to come into in terms of the team, and everyone I've spoken to them all had the one-to-one meetings with them. They've been very honest with where they think they could improve. For me, that's fantastic because the accountability within this crop of girls is really high. I wouldn't say they're brittle at this moment in time, and I think that benefits me massively. But I think they're very aware of the shortcomings at this moment, and we're just going to keep focusing on that. But they want to improve, they want to learn, and these guys have been used to winning over recent years, so they want to get back to winning ways.
How much do you sort of have to pay lip service to the fact that they will come up against full-time teams a lot when managing expectations then going forward?
Yeah, look, we're very much aware of the situation, and on my first sort of meeting with them all and the staff as well, I said, look, you guys are in the hardest position. Like, you've got full-time jobs, you've got to travel. Some are travelling up to 2 hours to get here to go to training, and I'm going to obviously push them and increase the intensity and the tempo. But as I alluded to earlier, we can't use that as an excuse. It's just got to be seen as an obstacle, and my job now is how do we overcome that obstacle to close those gaps. And thankfully so far, with the ideas I've put in place, the girls have been very receptive to them, and I think from that point of view we can be very positive and be quite excited of what's to come over the next 4 to 5 weeks.
And on the horizon, Crystal Palace then, them right now as a challenge, what do you know?
Well, obviously I had quite a number of their players with myself at previous clubs, so I have quite a good understanding of quite a few of their starting 11. They've been starting regularly, which obviously have passed over to the players. Obviously, I think they'll be disappointed so far in their season. I think there's a lot of hype around them in pre-season with them going full-time and the proposed money that they've spent behind the scenes there on the players. But at the end of the day, I think they probably have underachieved. And for me, that's something we're going to have to put into our girls' mentality for this weekend, that they have underachieved, and there's a reason why they've underachieved. So we can then go and push ourselves to make sure that we can capitalise on maybe their shaky confidence at the minute.